First off, Andrew, when you found out the news that you had been drafted by the Toronto Maple Leafs in the third round, what was your reaction?
Honestly, just speechless. I mean, I couldn't have predicted any of that. I mean, I'm just honored and blessed to have my family around with me and just kind of share the experience with them, and it was pretty cool. Pretty surreal getting to go to a team like that that's had so much history and storied franchise and teams that have come along through there. So I mean, I'm just excited and looking forward to the next couple of years here.
Who did you have with you? Mom, Dad, Grandma, Grandpa?
Yeah, just my mom, my dad, my brother, my uncle here, and it was just kind of small, but nice to kind of have them around and just share the experience with them.
What was your thought when you heard Toronto?
It was kind of shock at first, but I mean, I've been a huge fan for my whole life. So, I mean, that was initially my first thought was that, and it's just starting to kind of sink in now, and I'm definitely getting more and more excited the more I think about it. So.
Yeah, talk about that Phaneuf connection. Of course, you're a former water boy, stick boy for the Red Deer Rebels. You looked up to Dion Phaneuf, and now you might have a chance to play with him one day.
Yeah, I mean that's something that I kind of dreamed about when I was doing water bottles for the Rebels. I mean, you don't think it would ever happen, but I mean now that maybe it's a possibility that I get to do that would be pretty surreal playing with my childhood hero, and I mean I'm looking forward to talking to him hopefully at camp and seeing what he has to say about it. But it's definitely a pretty cool thing and kind of small world, but I'm definitely excited about it.
How were your meetings with Toronto? I know you had talked to them at the NHL Draft. Did you have an inclination that you were on their radar?
Yeah, I mean, I talked to them a couple of times throughout the season, just kind of after games or in the hallway of the rink. But talking to them at the combine, I thought my interview with them went well, and I just thought that I handled myself good, and they were happy with what I was saying and what kind of player I was, and I think that it's going to be a good fit, and I'm excited to get going for sure.
Were you surprised at all that you went as early as you did, right up there at the front of the third round?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely didn't expect to go that early, but I mean, it was a shock, but I guess it was just kind of more relief, kind of just knowing that all the hard work and the process is finally kind of starting to fall into, all the pieces are starting to fall into place. So, but yeah, I was definitely shocked to hear my name that early, but I'm definitely excited to where I went, and I'm just looking forward to the next couple months and getting going here with the next season for sure.
Yeah, talk about that background a little bit. Undrafted in the WHL Bantam Draft, now your third-round pick in the NHL Draft. Just talk about that, and does it make you even more proud of being able to be an NHL selection, not having gone in the Bantam Draft?
Yeah, I think it just shows that no matter what happens, if you work hard and you keep your mind focused on one thing, and the end goal is to get where you want to be. And not being selected in the Bantam Draft was obviously hard at the time, and kind of being passed over in Bantam AAA too, and then playing Midget AA the next year. But it's just, I think it made me stronger as a hockey player, as a person, to kind of go through those experiences earlier in my career and have to face adversity right away. And I only think it helped me to get to where I am today. And I developed kind of a harder work ethic from that, and I think that's helped me get to where I am right now. So.
Think back a year from now. I'm sure you were probably watching the NHL Draft. Did you ever think you'd be in this position?
No, not at all. I mean, if you would have told me that at the start of the year last year that I'd be a Toronto Maple Leafs on July 27th, I mean, June 27th, I probably would have laughed at you. But no, it's been a surreal experience, and I'm very blessed to have gone through the whole process, and I'm just trying to enjoy the moment and enjoy the day and get ready to go to work on Monday morning.
Yeah, does it make you even more hungrier to start the season? Obviously, there's been a lot of change with the Hurricanes over the last couple of months, too, that is exciting.
Yeah, I mean, definitely now that this is kind of falling into place, it makes me want to get back on the ice and get back to see the boys in Lethbridge. But we got some big pieces coming in Jordy Belleries, and Stuart Skinner coming back as the second-year goalie, and Giorgio obviously getting drafted today, too, is going to be huge. And, everyone's more experienced, and there's some good changes coming. Lethbridge with Mr. Kissio, too, coming in. And I just think we're going to be a much better, youthful, more energized team next year. It's going to surprise a lot of teams, and we're going to be a handful next year. So I'm
I guess lastly for you, with this kind of news, where do you go now? What do you start doing for the summer? Obviously, I'm sure you'll be going to Leafs camp and then Hurricanes camp thereafter as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, you got to continue doing what you're doing, and I would say even more focused in the gym. I think you got to be more determined and mentally strong to kind of get to where, this is you kind of your foot's in the door now. You've been selected, you've been put in place, and now it's just kind of talking to them and seeing what they expect for you in the next couple of years, and kind of setting a development plan and going down to camp in the next couple of weeks and getting to know what they think of you and what they want you to become, and then coming back to Lethbridge and starting camp off there and heading off to Leafs camp back in the fall. So it's just going to be a whirlwind in the next couple of months, but I mean, I'm definitely excited, and I'm looking forward to put the seeds back on and getting back on the ice for sure. So.
Well, Andrew Nielsen, congratulations, take it in, and we'll talk soon.